That's a good groove, man. That's a groove that we should meditate to. Burn some incense. Light some candles. It's so nice. Let the music come in through your ears, to the diaphragm of your ears, and down your sides of your mouth, and in through the throat and down to the heart. We'll meditate on happiness and joyfulness and gratitude and good health. I'd like to suggest an affirmation. I am healthy. I am healing. My body is functioning at optimal levels, healing, repairing, restoring, and strengthening. Today I will just fend off all the bullshit. If a person is kind, welcome them in. If they are a dick, just say no thank you. Yes, it's as simple as that in life. We can choose. And with that, I'll bring us to the reality of a Little Lavender. Oh, my snap was late.
Little
Hey,
Lavender.
man. Hey, man.
Hey.
Dude,
Hey, Michael.
is that thing we've been using for like 80 episodes or however long we've been doing the
It's been a
meditation?
long
Was
time.
did you compose that, or was that
It comes
library?
with the service. Yeah, it just seemed to be the most apropos.
The StreamYard service?
Yeah.
Did you see the when you logged on today? Happy Tuesday, by the way. When you logged in, did you see the update that they did?
I don't get it. You know, like there's so many issues with like updating and things changing in the menu scenario, and I'm looking for all of the little things that we use for the production side of things, and it's new, it's different. Like the interface is different, isn't it?
Well, the only thing I noticed today was when I turned on my computer, it said they're doing 48 now for high quality audio.
I got it.
And the problem that I had a few weeks in a row actually was that I was doing a Pro Tools session in 48, and my UA stayed on 48, and we were getting that digital interference thing. So now I'm running 44.1. I saw the 48, blah blah blah, but I didn't want to try it because I didn't want to go through some BS, because life is good today. Is life good today for you, Kevin?
Listen, any day that we get up in the morning, fill our lungs with air, and look at the people that we love in our home,
So sweet.
talk with our friends that we enjoy
Look
deeply,
at you.
that means it's a good day, man.
Kevin's
Tell me
heart
why
is
your day is good.
big. I've had a
Why is your
shitty
day
day,
so
but
good?
I just keep.
Stop it. No.
I've had a challenging day for sure.
What happened? Tell me. Tell Kevin.
Well, I got a quote on replacing the grass again for like $3,500. So I was like, okay, no. So I went ahead and I went and raked all the dead grass out, and I guess there's some fungus.
Is there no like guarantee that you have from the gentleman that came and did?
No.
They don't take care of it.
They would if I used him to do the landscaping, but I have another guy. So he says, oh well, the lawnmower they bring in, it brings in all this other stuff, blah blah blah. I believe it was a coverage issue.
It is true.
There is some truth in that, and there's no argument. So I decided to seed it again. I tried to seed it once before, and you know who you battle with when you seed grass?
You do. I know who you battle with. Yeah.
Who?
Dr. Dirt.
No, Dirt's your friend.
Oh no, not the bad dirt.
Wait a minute, you're a guy. You're a handyman. You said that in front of your wife. You know how to take care of stuff and do stuff. What is the battle with seeding grass?
Birds.
Yes.
Yes. Sir.
Ding, 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 ding. So the birds came out right away, and so the people are going to give me shit for this, I'm sure. But I got my pellet rifle out.
Nice. Wow.
And what I did was
I shot in there with birds.
I just shot a couple across the bow. You know what they do? They're smart, so they bolt. Right. And then they wait about 20 minutes. So I'm sitting outside this morning at 6:15 a.m. or whatever, cup of coffee, rifle, pellet rifle, and watch them return. And they're like very skittish about it. But then you shoot another one. And I say across the bow, I'm trying to hit them. But my thought was this. My theory is if I shot one, take one for the team, I'll let them lay there in the grass, and the other birds would go, hey, that's not cool down there.
Because that's kind of how birds think, I'm sure, right? Yeah.
Well, they're smarter than one might think, from my experience today. So I shot about 7 or 8, and across after that, I thought I noticed there was a pattern. They would take off. They wouldn't come back. I believe it's a different group of birds that comes in. So
you got dinner tonight now.
Well, no, because here's the real issue that happened today. Not only do I move some things around, but my lunch plan didn't work out, and I had to do that boring leaf stuff. But then I got a chicken, right? The old one. Do you remember the old one? Can you picture the old white one?
So yeah.
A little fragile. Seemed like it was losing a lot of weight. Lost some hairs. Well, I nailed one of the big ones, literally jumping on top of it and pecking at it and pounding it just because it was trying to get some food. So that's why the weight is off on that bird. And so I had to be out there kind of all day, keeping an eye on that, trying to retrain that situation. Once they get a little blood on them from the pecking, it's on, man. Chickens are something with their eyesight. They see blood and they just go. So I'm halfway expecting that. I might have a dead girl tomorrow. I kind of want to kill the one that's doing it.
Listen, why don't we just invite some of our friends over to your place tonight and have a cockfight?
Barbecue? No, I don't want to do that.
Put the terrible thing to say. And put a couple dollars on one of the chicken that isn't going to make it, and we'll see what's up. Right?
I've got a serious question.
Wait, hold on. You can shoot a bunch of fucking birds in your lawn, but we can't talk about a chicken. That's
These are our pets. It was one little bird. There's millions. These are we only have 3 left.
I get it. I'm
listen. A serious note. On a serious note.
Yeah.
What is going on with your colonoscopy? Is it scheduled? Are you going to do it? Are you going to preempt and take care of yourself and take responsibility?
Put this graphic up that Kevin is definitely afraid of seeing the inside of his butthole.
Why you got to take that? Why you got to take that? You got to take that away from me. You knew where I was going with it. I was sitting.
No, I'm putting it right up on the screen, right there for you. And you're right. I canceled my colonoscopy because I was nervous. No, I only did it one time, and then I haven't rescheduled yet. So I'm gonna reschedule. Oh, sorry, you took it down. I'm gonna reschedule. I'm a typical man. Like, they talk about men. Maybe not everybody's typical. You like going and having your butthole probed from what I've.
No, I was scared too. I was scared, man. I get it. I get where you're coming from, man. It's scary. I just listened to some dear friends of mine who had been through it.
Dear friends,
and as opposed to elk friends. Not elk friends or not cow friends, but dear friends. And you know what? I heeded the advice. I heeded the advice. And at the end of the day, and I appreciated the little weight loss thing that happened with it too. You're prepping for it. You clean yourself out pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reschedule. I've tried rescheduling, and the people in the office put me on hold for like 27 minutes, and I hung up. And I tried calling back, and they were like, "Can you please hold?" And I hung up again. I was like, "Okay, it's going to take a different level of patience for me to call back and make that appointment."
We got a letter from our primary care doctor, who we really like. She's a terrific doctor. Spends a lot of time with you.
You both go to the same primary?
Jolie started to see her too. Yeah, she's great. So,
and you go to a woman doctor?
Yeah, she's young and she's really hip.
Wow.
She's a holistic. I haven't felt her. Probably. We got an email. She said from now, starting January 2026, she's going to do the concierge way, a kind of a hybrid thing. So we don't know.
Kind of like an a la carte thing.
She's going to probably. I think that means, hey, I'm taking cash. It's going to be an annual fee, and that way, So I'm not sure if it's even going to be affordable because you can't get rid of your insurance because you don't have major medical with that. So this is going to be an added on top of what you're already paying, and that kind of blows, but we don't have enough information on it. Medical stuff is brutal. It's brutal,
It certainly is. I just got a bill, and it's sitting here right here today. You ready for this? Yeah. I don't even know what it's for. It's from Dignity Health. Dignity
Oh, is that
Health?
Your business desk you're sitting at too? So
I am.
So your recording studio is your business desk too?
Well, it's just in here. We're getting ready to move. So this house is just, as you can see, there's boxes behind me. There's plastic wrap behind me. There's things that are just kind of out of place. Okay,
so
now.
A medical bill out of nowhere. Yeah,
and it's a medical bill for close to $19,000.
For what?
And I don't even know. What did I go to have $19,000 done of anything? Right, and insurance paid a large portion of it, but they're still asking me to write a check, which I'm going to have to make a phone call and say, "Excuse me."
What does it say on there for the services and the date?
It just says account, insurance payments, patient payments. And I already paid like a significant portion of this when I was in the. Oh, you know what? I remember that time when I had that.
Oh, you found your. Oh, you mean
remember? And
I do.
And I talked to a doctor, and they took an X-ray. And they charged me $19,000.
That's one of the problems.
$19,000.
So when you looked at that and you saw that they paid some of it and you owe some of it, you didn't look at the date, and it didn't occur to you that that's what it was for.
Well. No, because this date is prior to the accident. The accident was April 30th, and this is dated 3/22.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I'm gonna have.
How can that? Maybe they knew it was going to happen. Boy, they're getting good.
Maybe they've confused me with another Kevin Suker.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of them. I think you should officially change your name to Kevin Sookster. You like that? Yeah,
Maybe
it's
Kevin's.
pretty good.
I like Kevin Smith. That's a little bit easy to
There's
remember.
what about Molinex? That has a nice ring to it as well.
Mini Me. I love him. He came out and sat in at our show. You should have been there.
I wish I was there. It would have been great.
I took my sequin jacket off. I put it on him, and he got on stage and sang the Pina Colada song.
How did he do? He's got kind of a nice voice.
He did great, and the craziest part about it, as Murray Sawchuk is back.
Guys, I don't want to interrupt. Murray Sawchuk's celebrity magician here. You know, I'm from Canada, right? About up north of you guys, just about. All right. So I love my mom. I'm no longer at the Stratosphere, but you guys brought up Kevin Mullinex, and I want to tell you right now, Kevin is a tiny man, but he's got a great big heart. You saw what I did with that, didn't you? Kevin, I don't like the sequins. The magic is gone. Okay, that's it. Hey, let me ask you a question, Kevin Suker. Who is really the duo of yacht rock?
Who's the duo?
Who's known as the duo, the famous duo of yacht rock? Tell me who it is. Come on.
All the notes aren't yacht rock, though.
Oh God, are you serious? As long as I'm seeing you, asshole. Kevin, listen, I gotta go. Murray Sawchuk, I got a magician show to go do. A magic show, magician show. Either way, Murray Sawchuk, bye. Listen, we have a great guest today. And you threw it out last night. And I reminded you today that we must prepare for this. What is he doing with that? For this guest, I had the privilege of sitting behind her at a fabulous show last week. Her and her husband Neil, and you know what, man?
Did you just put that up?
I didn't touch. Oh, you know what? My
I'm
elbow
not touching anything.
I did that.
Wow!
I got to put it up. I wrote it, and
nice.
You put it up to anyway. Back to
nice.
Stay on track. Who's our guest today? Did we prepare for her? She's been on before.
We certainly did. Listen, she has a show coming up on October 1st and at the Myrons at the Smith Center. This is number 2 of a series of shows that she's producing and performing in Soundtracks 2 from Screen to Stage with the amazing Christine Shebeck. She's thrilled to recreate the magic with an entirely new show. Step into the spotlight for a captivating evening. Soundtracks 2 from Screen to Stage, where the magic of the silver screen meets the thrill of a live musical performance. Christine Shebeck, accompanied by a band full of world-class musicians, will present some of the best music from film, featuring classics from Casablanca to Purple Rain to Wicked. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the absolutely amazing and world-class vocalist, the one and only Christine the Machine with us tonight. Look at that.
Hey, buddy. Oh, too close. Good. Too close.
You're so close, but your complexion's amazing.
Well, thank you.
Hi. Hey, I wanted to pause you there because we didn't say hello to everybody. You know what? Screw everybody who's online today. If you're lucky enough to be here with us.
I saw you going like this, and I was like,
well, we can do it together. I want to say hi to a few friends that have tuned in. They heard you were going to be on it. And
Patrick is here. Hello, Patrick. Sorry.
Patrick's
Anita's here.
Yeah, and Craig.
Usual cast of characters.
Craig, right? Stonegate Photography. Who is this guy? Who is he? Do you know who he is?
Can I tell you something? It's a gag, and I'm pretending that I don't know who Craig is, and he sends me private messages saying, I met you at Fix. I was with my wife, and I met you at Fix. I'm like,
it's Anita's husband.
I know. It's a joke. I find it funny that they sit in separate parts of their house and watch it separately from each other.
What do you think about that, Christine? Do you think that separate rooms is good sometimes in the married life?
Well, it depends on what you're using the separate rooms for. I mean,
for sleeping, do tell.
For sleeping, I like my husband right there.
I concur.
We're not the ones where I can't be like, you can't be all up on me all night. Like
you like Neil Shebeck right there with you too, Michael?
All up on her
when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Neil, I would take Neil all up on me. Yeah, why not? Yeah, he's cute, good looking man.
He's a good cuddler too. He's really good.
And he's a good cuddler. I could tell that by just talking to him. Yeah.
I like a quick cuddle, then get off and just you can feel that I'm there, but we got to sleep in our own space.
Let the record show that Christine is into quickies. All right, cool. Yeah, you come prepared for that one, don't you? Well,
spooning leads to forking, is what I'm saying.
Ooh, leads to harder stuff. What's forking? Are you a chopstick girl when you go to Chinese food? Have you ever seen Christine? Wait a minute.
Gone?
Have you ever seen Christine not have anything to say in a moment like that? I think she's a little ready.
I was like,
I mean-
I am not even going to touch that one with a chopstick.
You put her on the spot, man.
I really am curious what forking is, though. I mean, is that short for fucking? Is that, I mean, like a...
Well, spooning leads to forking. So yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought forking was another move that people do.
Words. Yeah.
Okay, got it. I'm a little slow. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us today. What's
Thanks
going
for
on? You
having
got a
me.
show at Myron's on October 1st?
Yes. Can I preemptively say something? So
Please.
I had no idea that at sundown on October 1st, it is the first day, a very, very sacred time for our Jewish community. And I mean my Jewish friends and the Jewish community that I love and adore. I had no idea. So when they called me months and months ago and said, you can do this show, are you open on this day? I thought my biggest concern was asking my husband, because that's his birthday.
Oh, it's his birthday too.
Are you okay if we do a show on your birthday? And he was like, yeah, okay, we can work that out. And so when I found out, I just don't want all of my Jewish friends who have been so amazingly loyal to think that I just tossed them to the wolves. I had no idea. And I'm sorry. I was not excluding you on purpose. I am deeply missing my Jewish friends.
Christine is an
sad.
very inclusive human being
I'm
in
so
all
sad.
respects.
My own manager can't be there because I'm a nerd.
Yeah, because
Nerd.
he's Jewish and he honors all. Is that the big night of forgiveness and you're kind of, is that what is an inventory and a forgiveness? Is that what's going on?
It's called the Day of Atonement. It's the highest
Atonement
holiday of the year.
I picked that.
people
Like
that
just the
practice.
best holiday. Yeah.
Good job. As if the October 1st shooting here, it wasn't enough for you.
Yeah. Ay, Chihuahua. Really, dude.
Whoa, way to clear a room. Wow. I think that's
But I just want all of my Jewish friends to know that I really meant no disrespect, had just absolutely no idea. And it's taught me, things like this that teach you, okay, I've got to be more aware of all, like check the calendar, all holidays and make sure that, we're including as many people as we can at that time.
I think everybody
that was not my intention.
I think everybody that knows who you are at your core knows that you would never have done anything like that on purpose. Like, hey, let's book a date and not have any Jewish people there. Like, that's not you at all.
She's malicious. Oh my God.
That's more like Michael. Michael would say,
unless you really pissed me off. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm doing a show on Christmas. It's not going to be a Christmas show either, just on Christmas Day, and it'll be our next show. I think stuff like that happens all the time, and I don't think anybody will read you that way, Christine. And you have we were talking at Michael Van Gogh show. You have somebody very special, but maybe some other guests too that I don't know about. But we talked about somebody very special that you're going to have. And I was thinking she was about 12, but she's not.
She's 10.
She just turned 10. Yeah, right. Okay. 10 years old. So I got to play with her when she was 9. So
you saw her when she played with you and she blew my mind. Yeah.
She's an incredible kid, and her brother Brody too is so talented. And what do you already have the song that she's going to do?
Well, yes.
But you're not going to unveil it?
Be a surprise.
Ooh, a surprise. Oh.
No, her name is Everly Rybar. And I am a mentor and volunteer judge for a Positively Arts Get Launched program and for their summer intensive. And I had seen her in your show. I put 2 and 2 together after that it was her. And then I did a summer intensive with the kids and was really impressed. And then she sang a song for Get Launched where I was just a guest judge for the top 40. And the song she did was perfectly in line with what I'm doing. I was actually going to be doing the song too. So I thought,
cool.
Let's turn it into a duet. And she came over for a rehearsal. This little girl,
she prepares.
There's just some people who she prepares. She's easy. She's teachable. She's easy to direct. You say, okay, I need you to do this. And here's how it has to sound. And she's okay. And then she throws down.
I think Polita. So you're talking about Positively Arts, which is an incredible program, and that's so cool that you're volunteering in that. That's part of their prep and what they do. It's not just, just about singing and being on stage, but it's the whole thing on how to show up and how to audition and how to be a professional and be on time, be early, and it's such a beautiful part of that, right? And
there's also a category that they're judged on based on their behavior backstage.
We'd failed that
Are
one,
they being little divas, or are they working well with others and being kind? Are they, easy to work with? So I think that's fantastic, because there are some kids, there are a couple that did fantastic, but they lost some points because so that's a good learning experience. You figure out how to navigate that and be good humans all the time. But I'm excited. So it's Everly. Yeah, she's one of them.
I wonder how much of that for the kids is nerves, backstage etiquette. They're nervous about something, and so they're not as present and aware as it could be about. But it's habitual, so.
Yeah. I don't think there's a different category for like turning in things when you're supposed to. I think it really is, how are you treating others backstage? And you never know. Some people feel inside their head and they don't realize they're doing stuff. So, but I love, this is your chance, because if you make it to the next one, you have a chance of being even better.
Yeah.
And I love the way it helps them grow. Know better, do better.
What a gift for you, but what a gift for those kids. And if anybody watching this has children that are interested in the arts, Positively Arts is really a great program to check out. Yeah. And there's scholarships for people who can't afford it necessarily. And it's really a cool thing. Kevin, you should check that out.
I would. Yeah, I've been looking for something to do in all my spare time.
My spare time.
Yeah.
Can I mention my other guest eventually? Because I think we should mention.
No, we're good. So anyway, of course, yes, please. Who else is with you?
Mr. Bucky Hurd of the Righteous Brothers.
No, talk about busy. How did you get Bucky? Did you have to
I nabbed him.
In between.
He just got in and he's here for a little while and then he's leaving again, but it just so happened it fit in the window. We've been wanting to do something together for a while.
He's great.
And so we're going to be doing a key 80s duet from an 80s movie.
Just a tease, though.
Any idea? Any guesses?
I was just going to bust out in Almost Paradise.
You got it. That's exactly.
Wow.
I can't tell you. I have wanted to do that duet for so long. I couldn't wait.
Big song. You two are going to sound incredible on it. I'm now I'm bummed.
Yeah. I'm going to make him wear red leather pants like Mike Love. Yeah.
Will he do that?
No, I don't think he will, but
he might.
It's worth a try.
Some of his later videos, I think one of them, he was wearing leather. You're close. You might
actually. Somebody called me and said that they saw Bucky Hurd walking around Nashville when he was making his record in red leather pants.
Red leather. Yeah, get the pants. If you get
Lace
the pants,
up red leather
on the sides or the front or the rear. They make different kinds. I don't know. Yeah, Bucky is. You guys are going to be great at that. I love Bucky. Bucky's new music is pretty good. Is really good. He's been dropping some great music. I've always loved Bucky's passion, and it's so cool what he's doing right now. So that's going to be a great show, October 1st at Myron's.
I feel bad if you remember, if you've been watching on social media, he just posted something on his latest release. He did Roy Orbison's "Crying," which is one of the staple songs that he sings, and he tears the song apart. But he kind of posted something recently that he was a little disappointed in the engagement that he got of people helping watch it. And I think this is one of his more recent attempts at releasing anything solo, and it's just an exercise in realizing how difficult it is to get people to pay attention with how short everybody's attention spans are.
Well, I have a new album coming out. It's got 10 songs on it, and it's literally the entire
2027.
This is a new one. I haven't told anybody about. I'm announcing it right now. It's got 10 songs on it, and the entirety of the length of the album is 70 seconds. And I think that each 7-second song is gonna be a hit. No, they have intro, fade, the whole thing. They're full arrangements, 7 seconds, boom, in and out. Hit it and quit it, baby. James Brown said it, right? Hit it and quit it. Come on now.
Yeah.
Christine, anything else you want to share about the show on the first?
About the show? No, we're just we're having some fun. We're doing music from The Commitments and Purple
She's
Rain.
Teasing more.
We'll put up some ticket information when this goes live too, so people can click through and get some seats.
Yeah. And if people get we can give a code. Maybe we can put up for, if you get a table of 4, you can use a code and get 20% off for a table of 4.
Very nice. And you can also just go to Myron's at the Smith Center and get you're on the calendar there. So we will put that information up when Kevin pulls his head out of his ass and he's up there looking at his colon because he's afraid.
But he doesn't want to look at his.
Did Neil get a colon? Has he gotten a colonoscopy? Is he about 50? How old is Neil?
His birthday's on October 1st and he turns 55. So we're having an 80.
I'm sorry. Did you say 55?
55, yeah.
Wow.
So here's the deal. It's funny that you guys should bring up this whole colonoscopy, colon cancer thing, because my husband's first wife, yes, there is a first because I'm a third.
Wow.
Wife, third time's a charm. His first wife, he just found out, she posted on social media that she's battling colon cancer and that she had no symptoms, that it was a colonoscopy,
they found it.
that they identified it. And so she was encouraging everybody to get it done because she was showing no symptoms.
Saved her life.
And now they're safe. It's safe if they found it in time.
Yeah.
So she's there. She's in treatment now, but she would have had no idea. She
So,
wasn't doing anything.
Christine, who I know you admire and respect, Kevin, and you love, she's a close friend of yours, and you hear what she just said?
My ears weren't working.
Your bum checked out.
I missed that whole thing.
Get your bum checked out, man.
I'm going to get it checked out. Thank you. I will absolutely do it. I will.
Well, because we were just talking about that. Neil needs to get it done. He's never had a colonoscopy, nor have I. And I just had a birthday, so I'm like, oh.
You want to share which birthday it was? Nah. Anyway, nobody would believe it anyway.
Christine just turned 35.
No one would believe there's not a chance that, 35 for sure, but she would not have a chance if she was to be 35 it is. Anyway, so 55
reversed.
I just turned 55 and I got one done. What was it, a couple of years now, Kevin, that I did that? You were there. You saw it.
I was in there filming it. It was 2 years ago. Yeah.
It's
been, I think, about 53.
He held his hand the whole time.
I couldn't believe how clean he looked.
Very clean. When I got the photographs back, I'm like, wow, my colon is really pretty. Like, it's not bad in there.
You could eat off your colon. It was so
that
clean.
coffee enema worked.
I don't know about that. Have you ever done a colonic, either of you?
No, I have.
I have a friend that owns a colonic shop.
I have done it.
Yeah,
it's an experience.
It's an experience, and people need to be careful with it because I think it fucks with the elasticity of your colon. So if people who get hooked on it, because there's a bit of a, I want to say, buzz.
Once or twice in my life.
Yeah, I've done probably 5 times in my life, and it's but there's a little buzz associated with it. There's a feeling of being empty and clean, and like it can be invigorating too.
And Kevin, then you have to replace your flora.
You have to replace the flora, yes.
Yeah.
Kevin, Christine, and I highly recommend enjoying a colonic. In fact, at Lavender Spa, Kevin and I's proprietary business that we have, where it's a concern that we hold, we're now adding colonics to the massage menu. So the first one's free, second one's double the price. So please come in. We're that confident in Kevin's small hands and his procedure that he likes to do on people that you're going to come back for a second round.
You'll feel refreshed. And,
very refreshed.
Like a new man.
Kevin's like, look, no hands, Ma. All right. Good stuff. What else do we need to cover today?
That we're writing music. Kevin and I we have a song that should be a song that's almost complete lyrically. So we'll be right after my show. I will send you the final. I might get to before.
What? So you have lyrics. You always have melody.
Yeah, we have a melody and we have a theme and lyrics. It was funny because we actually worked pretty well together on that. I came in with.
We had a writing session and.
I came in with just like the opening to the chorus, like the hook line, and then
was it about colonoscopies or colonics?
It was remarkably about cleaning your colon.
That's right. It's inspiring.
It's a PSA. It'll be a public service announcement. That's exciting.
Clean You Out. Clean You Out is the name of the song.
When you find yourself writing and go in with nothing, blank canvas, and you collaborate with somebody that there's chemistry, is that the greatest feeling in the world?
So cool.
It's so cool when it just comes, and then and it's always greater than doing something on your own, right? Because it just broadens when it works. A lot of times it doesn't work, and so it's pretty magical that you guys are doing that.
Yeah. Well, and it comes with
Congratulations.
a level of
Thanks.
trust. Like I trust Kevin, and so it was
Do
easy.
you? Ooh, you poor judgment,
At
I
least
think.
thus far. So
The day is young,
Yeah.
friends. The day is
You
young.
did. Plenty of time to muck
I
this
can
up.
fuck everybody over yet before the end of the day.
On his way to Montana.
so good.
Yeah, cool. Well,
Yeah.
that's exciting. What are you going to do about? So, is there plans for how to release it? Are you going to do a video, or are you just not there yet? You're just staying in the
I'm gonna
moment.
have to talk to my manager first.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
so
know.
so Bucky was complaining about, Vincent John's been complaining about this for a long time, that the business has just changed. And what do? No sense in doing an album, just do singles. But like, there's just not a lot of interest and it's hard to break through. So what does somebody do in both of your opinions? Kevin, you probably have some plans here, but like when an artist doesn't have the funding, because let's face it, the funding is $1 million. I mean, you got to even do radio campaigns and hire a publicist and tour it. And like, it's expensive. And most artists will buy onto a tour so that they can get some exposure with that. You talk about $1 million to really try to have a chance at breaking a song. So what does an artist do that doesn't have? Okay, so you're shaking your head, Kevin. So what is your opinion on? I mean, you just put an original album out. It wasn't because the music wasn't great. The music was fantastic. What?
It did nothing.
But
Yeah.
okay, so if you have a
And
method,
no money would have changed the game either. I managed a kid in 2016, 2017, 2018. We put $3 million into his project. I can show the receipts on that.
oh, please do put them up on the screen, please.
We bought on some just under $3 million over a 3-year
lot.
period of time. And we bought onto some really large tours. He played some arenas all around the world, but couldn't move the needle. The
Music was good. There were hit songs on the album.
Better than good. It was fucking incredible. I had, who Shawn Mendes is a big pop star. I had his production team and songwriting team writing songs with him, and they were giant hit songs.
Okay, so money doesn't work. Money doesn't work.
Unless,
so what is
unless
it?
It's the machine. If you're not part of the machine, it's very difficult. Now, that's not to say that something virally can't happen that becomes the anomaly.
People, on TikTok kind of take off, but it's a constant posting and prepping and gaining that following, and just hopefully you become
it's timing,
sound, and
it's timing. It's just got to be the right time, and it's got to be the right vibe, and it's the right lyric, and it, unless you're lucky, and it comes down to just a lot of luck too.
But
well, you gotta.
I'm coming in with the attitude of I'm expecting nothing. I'm just doing it for the joy and the love to finally put some of these songs that have been floating around in my head that I've, written down and sung things all these years, to finally put it out there into the universe and just see if there's a few people who enjoy it the way I do. I'm really not. I think if I keep my expectations just doing it for the joy, then whatever happens outside of that
is a bonus.
Is awesome.
Yeah. And that's where I've turned with music and recording. Is I was always about the outcome and what's going to be and all the promotion and trying to make it. If I don't love the creation of music, the journey of writing and recording, and then it's about managing expectations. And the way you said it, Christine's perfect. And Kevin, you and I have had that conversation a little bit too. And I get turned off by the business part of it. And it's probably not because it's the business stuff. It's just that it's been very difficult. If you look back over my entire career, it's like, wow. And the one time I got close, I went and smoked crack, which is not a good recommendation for you. So if you have some success with this, Christine, do not smoke crack. Okay. That's the one message I want you to take away. But if you do it for the love of the music, you're right. It's all a bonus, right?
I just want to get out there and be brave enough to do it and sing it in front of people and, go on Composer Showcase and put it out there, because I think that held me back a lot growing up, getting rid of the belief system that I'm not supposed to be big, or I'm not supposed to do things because I'm supposed to be humble and say, you can still be humble and get to share what you love and what you do. And so breaking through that and just putting your heart and soul out there, and you're giving people the opportunity to either like it or not like it. And you have to be okay with that. And I just want to do that.
Not only that, but like, if you look at your career, I mean, you have literally affected thousands of people. Maybe 100,000, whatever the number is, but thousands of human beings. You have uplifted them with what comes out of your heart and out of your voice and out of your connection that you provide. And I've been blessed to see you perform several times, and it's always mind-blowing. And Kevin does it in his residency night after night, and when you travel, thousands of people, right? And are the three of us, or any of us, a huge superstar? No, but like, what a great, if it ended right now, like, wow, we got to do this, right?
Yeah.
Different levels, whatever, but it's the craft of creating art, and it's so beautiful.
And it's just, even if there's that one person, I have a little story. Years and years ago for SeaWorld, I got to do their Blue Horizon, their, Into the Blue, for the dolphin show,
Yeah.
right? 15 years in California. I hear it's either still going or it just got traded out.
You would do it live? You would do it?
No, I recorded it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So they sold the CDs there. It was a buyout. They sell the CDs in all the parks, and it's out there in the ether. Completely forgot it. It was my other name, my old married name, Christine Shebeck, and I completely forgot about it. I get messaged on social media and they go, "Are you the girl from Blue Horizon soundtrack?" I'm like, "Why, yes, I am." And he said, "We have been searching for you. We listened to that song over and over again. I cannot tell you the joy you brought our family, how you inspired us." One person who just sent that message years later after something I thought, I loved it. I got to do a couple of tunes on it, and it was so much fun to record. They flew me out to Burbank and got to do, but how I got to touch one person, and it was amazing. And I picture their little family listening to it in the car, and
more than one person, the whole family.
Well, you've touched Michael and I too. It's no secret that when I heard you sing for the first time, you made me rethink retiring from management. I was really done, and I tell this story a number of times. But Christine has a very tactile gift that I personally feel that is very unique and not a lot of people have. And when I heard her sing, I was like, "Dad, damn, I'm gonna have to talk to that lady about some stuff." And it's always an honor to listen to you perform, even when you're and obviously we've worked together for a little while now, and you tell me when you're not really feeling it all together. And that's ourselves being critical of what we know, how the instrument can work, and when there's some nights that it's harder than others to mold it, and even when you're not feeling great, and I'm sitting in the room, I'm like, gosh, to have not a good night like Christine, I'll take those every night with my life. It would be incredible. But thank you so much for spending some time with us and sharing your show coming up on the 1st. And just hanging out and talking some drops, some interesting new stuff that we're working on too.
Thanks for having me, you guys. I'm actually going to have merch at this show because I'm also getting ready to launch my Chick Singers Unite podcast.
Very cool.
So
very cool.
So is it only girls, or can we come on?
Yeah, we can't be on it, Michael.
Well, it's going to start with only Chick Singers, and then we'll.
Whatever. Only Chick Singers? What kind of bullshit is that? Chick Singers.
Oh, my goodness.
This could have been a Little Lavender, could have been all dudes, but we've given her the gift of being with us a couple of times, if not 3 times. And what do you mean?
Wow, and her career skyrocketed because she spent some time on the Little Lavender. Look at what we've done for her.
Our numbers have skyrocketed because we have guests like Christine, and we're lucky enough to have somebody like her.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, man. Listen, colonoscopy for you, brother. Colonoscopy. You got to have it. You got to do it. You got to do it. Come on. If you don't want to do it,
why are you harping on this with me right now?